I don't think a man should ever open up to a woman because women are terrible people when they have leverage and when they think that they can have one up on you. And I think a man's job, right, as a masculine individual, is to control your emotions because they might come out in a raw form that a woman's not prepared to deal with. And I think masculine problems are to be dealt with masculine figures, which is you, your guy friends, etc. I don't think men should ever defer to women when they're in a situation like that because women are not security providers. You even said it yourself, well, I'll help them and stuff, but that's for a period of time. And that's because women are not naturally providers. They don't want to go sit there and provide for a man long term. And if they do, they end up in a really fucked up relationship like she did. So my thing is I look at it as if I'm supposed to be the leader, I'm supposed to be the dominant one, I'm the one that's responsible for protecting and providing for you. It's my job to make sure that you're secure. And a big part of you being secure is me being secure in myself to handle shit and not bringing problems to your front door and having you deal with my masculine problems. It puts you in a very uncomfortable situation, especially if we have kids or we have a family or whatever. I'm responsible for that. So if I'm sitting here bringing my problems to you when it's not, quite frankly, your problem, it could cause issues. And I think a big problem why so many relationships fail is because men aren't providers, they're not protectors, and they think that it's okay to open up to their women. But this is some new age faggotry that makes men soft. And I don't think men are men because they think it's okay to open up to women. I don't think it's okay to open up to women because women are emotional. And since you guys are emotional, you might not be able to deal with our problems the same way that we deal with ours. And I think on a man, it's your job to not be emotional in front of your girl at least and control your emotions.
Wow.
Ladies, do you know
Wow.
So
what
funny.
place has the most emotional men on planet Earth?
America.
Wait.
I'm gonna say it again. Do you know what places in America, or for example, the world, have the most emotional men? Anybody know?
In America?
Maybe like Latin America.
No, I don't know.
Prison. Because those guys said, you know what, fuck it. Emotions, I'm let it out. And they do things that are irrational and they end up in jail. So you want emotions, but you don't understand how men could actually act out or what could happen to you in that scenario. You
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
some guys, will scream when they get angry. Some guys will, cry uncontrollably. Some guys will punch walls. Some guys will enact violence.
You never know.
So women say they want.
Vulnerability is just emotions.
I think
because I view vulnerability like opening up to someone,
Yeah.
not necessarily crying
Yeah,
or getting
Well, but here's the thing,
emotional
when you-
intelligence
that's-
is not the
see-
same thing as like
Being
emotion.
vulnerable.
But you guys
Like,
don't get it. That like when you're opening up and you're vulnerable, like emotions are raw. They can't be. A lot of the times, they might show the rear its ugly head in a way where they might not be able to control it. That's what I'm saying. Like it's better to just control them and deal with them as a man. Or if you are going to open up to other men that will understand your struggles. Like
I do agree with
women
that.
don't understand the masculine experience, and the reason why you guys don't understand the masculine experience is because you guys are women, and that's fine. But men have a way harder life than women do, especially in 2024, than women do. So you guys are not going to understand the pressures that we go through and the problems that we have to deal with. So I don't think it really benefits me to tell you my problems because all it's going to do is make you lose a surety in me. It's going to make you lose confidence in me. It's going to make you stressed out because now, I don't know what I'm going to do. What the fuck? I'm responsible for this family and I'm telling you I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right.
Women are hardwired to be attracted to men that have their shit together and are leaders and are dominant. There's a reason why like women look for men that are taller, stronger, make more money, confident, ambitious. These are all security features, right? Women look for security value, men look for attraction value, right? We want replication value, you guys want survival value. So if I display traits that show that I'm not capable of allowing us to survive, being unsure, not being able to provide, being weak, being feeble, not being able to be decisive in my decision making, etc. These are all turnoffs to most women. Now, and I know some of you guys are sitting here saying, well, no, I won't get turned off. I'll have more attraction for you. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And what I've realized is this. Women are never really honest about what they're attracted to because the things that women are attracted to are kind of fucked up. You want a guy that's better than you in every degree. And for you to sit there as a female and say, well, I want a guy that makes more money than me, is stronger than me, is able to make better decisions than I am, is better than me in every way. That kind of makes you look like shit as a female to be honest about what you're really attracted and aroused by. So women have to say dumb shit like, open up to me, I love vulnerability.
What?
Right? Like she said earlier. Because it's politically correct to sit there and say, men are emotional too and they should be able to open up. But the reality is women are not attracted to these things. They might say that they're attracted to them, but once it rears its ugly head, you're like, ew, what the fuck? Like,
what the
you know,
fuck,
because
nigga?
women will sit there and say, I like a dad bod until you fucking get a guy with a dad bod and then you cheat on him. Right? Or they'll sit there and say, I'll support you even though you're broke. And then they'll do it for a few months and they're like, man, fuck this shit. This is annoying.
Yep.
Like, women will sit there and say they like certain things, but then once they see these things come in and they're man, it's a fucking problem.